Real quick, am I the asshole for leaving my friend stranded in an airport and flying out on the flight without them? Alright, so let me set the scene. Basically, I had this friend, right? Let's call them M. And we basically did a lot of things together. We did basically everything together. Except travel. We never traveled before. And this is why you can't just travel with any and anybody. But yeah, we went to the movies, restaurants, everything. We do basically that together. But we saw some really cheap, affordable flights to Vienna. And I've never been to Vienna before, so I was like, you know what, let's do this. We do everything else together. Let's try this new thing. And my friend was on board fine, yes. Morning of the flight now, immediately things start going downhill. So the very first alarm, the earliest alarm, it did that thing where, I don't know if it ever happened to you, where it didn't ring. The alarm went off, but it didn't ring yet. That happened. So immediately we woke up later than we were supposed to. So I'm here now, I'm rushing, and I'm trying to get out of the house. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And my friend now, they're like, man, I'm tired. Give me a little time to just like go through and do what I need to do. And I'm like, bro, we woke up late already. Let's try and get out. I'll already just bring down the vibes for the morning, but I'm like, fine, whatever. Anyway, no, on our way to the airport, I was the one in charge of the routes and so on. I was just like, doing what I needed to do to get there. This friend now, they're like, why did you pick this train? If we went on this train, it would have been cheaper and it would have been quicker, it would have been this, that. And I'm like, then why did you not tell me? Why didn't you not contribute and actually provide solutions instead of just bringing down the vibe? And that's the thing with this friend, they're always just so pessimistic. Like, I'm the one that always has to like bring the vibe and so on. I have to work through it to bring the vibe. And they're just always like, yeah, but this, but that, but... But for right now, I'm just like, give solutions, please. Don't just nitpick. Got to the airport now, lo and behold, the flight was delayed. This friend made this one was a joke. I said it as a joke, but it still it didn't sit right with me. They were like, oh, this is a sign we probably shouldn't go Vienna. And I'm like, and in that moment I was just like, I need you to shut up. But I just kept it. And I'm like, fine, whatever. We go to the food court now. We're having food at the food court, spending time, passing the time and so on. Tell me why my friend is there looking up prices in Vienna, talking about, oh, it's so expensive. Oh, why did we choose Vienna? We could go somewhere else. And I think that's where that's where I blew up. Oh, not the airport. I explode. Let's just say I lost my cool. I basically kind of told them to shut up. Yeah, and I was kind of complaining about how they're so negative all the time. Anyway, I basically stormed off and I left them there in the food court. And I was like, see you on the flight. I don't care. Stormed off. So I was somewhere in a corner, just like waiting it out. And basically when boarding came now, I got on the plane. By that time now, I was relaxed and calm. I calmed down and I was ready to make amends and so on when it came on the flight. Yeah. Turns out they didn't actually make the flight. And I mean, I don't think this part was my bad. You should have been paying attention. How did you get left in the food court? But anyway, yeah, I ended up leaving them behind because I was like, bro, whatever. I made it to Vienna. I had a lovely time. 10 out of 10, by the way. If you want to go to Vienna, go to Vienna. But yeah, am I the asshole? What do you think? No? Yeah, then why do you always let your inner critic always tell you what to do and hold you back from things? Yeah, that's right, guys. There is no friend, there is no M, there is no flight, there is no Vienna. I made it all up. Well, except Vienna. Vienna is real, and I did end up going there once, but that's separate. Many of us struggle with constantly having to deal with or quell your inner critic. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with self-critique, but sometimes it just plainly stops us from doing or trying anything new. And where would you be if you don't try new things? You'd be in the same place, just not going anywhere, doing the same thing over and over again. And that's not what we're about. So while self-critique can be good, you have to sometimes leave behind that inner critic for certain decisions and take your flight to Vienna and go have fun. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you were entertained. I hope you liked it. Hope it was fun. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And if you want to see something from this channel, you want me to do something, leave it in the comments. Alright, bye.